I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't give up. I know right now it may feel like you're struggling. I know that people just telling you not to give up. It's a lot easier said than done. I don't know what you're going through. Whatever it is, pray to God about it. I had a time in my life where a lot of people kept telling me to pray about it, do this, do that, and I was like, I do, but nothing changes. I don't know how to pray from my heart. I would copy verses. I would pray verses over and over again, prayers that I heard other people praying. I would just repeat those same prayers over and over and over, and that didn't help. And then I would sit there wondering why nothing is changing, right? So sometimes, what I would say to do personally, what I've done is instead of worrying about how long the prayer is or whatever it may be, focus on the small things. If you're struggling with video games or struggling with addiction, whatever that may be, alcohol, substance abuse, pornography, masturbation, whatever it is, for me it was video games. What I did, it's going to be different for everyone, but what I did was, instead of being oh yeah, I'll just pray and read a verse here and there, I'll read a verse before and after the game, I'm done playing video games, in morning, afternoon, night, I'll read a verse, I'll pray a little bit, and then that'll be the end of that. Instead, I would start reading verses. I'd have my Bible, have my phone next to me. That way, in between each game, you have 30 seconds to a minute or however long. You've got plenty of time. Open it up, read a verse, read 2 verses. You don't have to read a whole chapter. Just, read that verse. Because what that does is, instead of focusing on the addiction itself, trying to completely cut that out, which won't work. I've tried it before. It never works. You stop for maybe a week, 2 weeks max, and then you fall right back into it, and you're like, man, I told God, I promised God I would stop doing this, and here I am going back to it. So instead of focusing on the major, the big issue, focus on making efforts in the short term, smaller efforts. In between each games, read a verse, read 2 verses, because that, even though you're not fully cutting out the game, you're getting into that habit of reading a verse, being in God's word, being in prayer more often than not. And then eventually you'll get to a point where you will realize, hey, I've played, even if it's just 2 or 3 hours less than you used to be playing, that's still progress, right? It's the little things that matter that add up. You'll start realizing you're playing less games, you're praying more, you're more into that word, and you have you're more desirable for that. So just don't give up, keep going, keep making those small efforts.